you believe it? I cannot believe it. I have not been live in quite some time, and I am going live on Facebook. I'm trying to figure my life out with that real quick. I wish some of these people I see on live all the time could be like, Chris, this is what you need to do to go live. Hopefully, you guys can see me. See if I get that on there, and some people are jumping on. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, Monica. Monica. Good to see you live. We are 75 days challenge, day 8. I did take some fun notes because I cannot use my teleprompter because I am doing a live here. Hi, Mimi. Thank you. I'm so glad you enjoyed that training. I am so glad you enjoyed it. Let me just click this button here to go live. They want me to do all the software, and I don't have any software right now. So we just gonna click on this go live. All right. How is that? Listen, hey Anthony, that 75 strong is strong. You hear me? It is definitely. I'm just gonna go live on there. We just gonna figure that out. Um, I'm gonna tell you all about this 75 hard. So it's not like the traditional 75 hard that most people know, which is the um drinking a 1 gallon of water, the 2 outdoor, indoor, very challenging, hard workouts, the 10 pages, the pictures every day. Like mine is a 75 hard challenge for me. All right. So I did change it up a little bit. I am doing, okay, we just going to be on YouTube. How about that? And we're going to just post it on the rest of these social media platforms because it is not working out. I did not know it was that challenging to get on a daggone TikTok and Instagram. Anywho, um, it's 1 week down. It is a week down, right? I did take some notes because I rambled too long. I don't know, y'all. We might be on we might be at 7 o'clock next week because I normally am in bed by 9:30. So let's go ahead and talk about this 75 hard challenge, week 1. So the way that I'm doing it is I do weigh myself every single day. All right. I do weigh myself every day. And I put it in my calendar every morning when I get up. I don't do it with clothes on, right? I am like true weight. I want to see how much do I weigh every single day. Now I do know that some people talk about, oh, well, you don't want to look at the scale every day because your weight fluctuates based on what you're eating, what you're doing, all the things. I already know that. I'm not mentally focused on this challenge about my weight. It is more about mental clarity. It is my work, really my work ethic. It is also, some physical, but a lot mental, right? And you already know, Mimi, it is tracking everything. I am tracking everything. So I am doing my weight every single day. Now, what I've decided to do is my meal, I'm not doing a diet because I don't do diets, right? I'm not going to do a diet for 75 days and then after 75 days, then what, right? I'm not going to do that. So I'm already a clean eater as it is. But one of the main things that I'm doing is I'm not eating at 7:30. So let me go to my notes and tell y'all what it is that I'm doing. So I weigh myself every morning. And the 1 week, I am down 4 pounds. And I know why. I already know why. So I'm down 4 pounds. This is because of the 2 workouts per day. I am doing an outdoor 45 minutes, really been doing like an hour to 15 minutes because I'm doing 3 miles. And then I'm doing 45 minutes to an hour indoor workout. And that is twice a day, every day. All right. Um, and then there is I will do my indoor, I am working out the Oculus. So I'm doing boxing in the morning. I'm also doing the stretching. Some days I have a weight set at home that I got from Amazon a little while ago. So smaller, like the bar and the whole nine, it fits in my room. And then I have, of course, the regular hand barbell as well. Oculus, I'm doing the boxing, and I did a little video and posted it on Facebook because somebody was saying, "Oh, you're doing boxing in the morning. That's not a workout. Go try it for 30 minutes and see if you're not sweating and breathing like you're old too." So I posted a little bit of that video this morning just to let them know, like, this is a full workout. And maybe just because I'm not in shape, I don't know, but it's a workout for me. So it's definitely working. Not having any of the alcohol, even though I would only drink on a Friday or a Saturday when I would go out, or the Wednesday if I was out with the guys. I usually go out like once a week. Cutting that out, of course, we know that's sugar, right? And then drinking all that water. Listen, I don't know about y'all, but drinking a gallon of water, when I tell you I have like all these bottles of water that I bring in, because me looking at a gallon is overwhelming for me. I'm just going to be honest. Me even getting a cute gallon jug, that I'm not carrying this big old thing around. So I have all of my bottled waters, and I know how many I have them, and I crush them, and I'm done. I'm like, okay, great. But even drinking a lot of this water, I'm not even hungry. I don't even want anything sweet because I can't even take anything else in. Like, I'm literally full. So my body is adjusting to drinking all of these fluids. And yes, I am up like 4 times a night. I'm still adjusting to the water because I'm not getting all my water in before 9 o'clock. Like, I'm literally drinking like a bottle right before I go to sleep. So I'm adjusting to that still. But I'm 4 pounds down, so I'm happy about that. All right. And then I'm not eating after 7:30. So that is a big thing because sometimes I'm not home until 9 or 10. And I will go ahead and grab a dinner at night, right? I'll grab a dinner and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay up another hour. Now I'm up later. I go to bed. I still wake up between 5 and 7, depending on, my day. And that's just no good. It's no good. So that is a main reason why I've dropped that weight. Going into my business, because again, my 75 hard was really focused on mental clarity for me to really get honed in on my business, really being able to work it like I would go to a 9 to 5. And I know that some of my habits and my going out and having fun was making me tired. So when I come in, I'm not really giving my all to my business. So I'm like, out of the blue, I just woke up like, I'm gonna do 75 hard with a twist. So the business. So this week, first week, I am proud to say that I was able to produce $6,980 in my business for the week. That's great, especially being that I worked 3.5 days, which is not great. I should have worked 6 days, but I did some of my digital products a couple of those days. Um, I need to change that because I need to be doing my insurance business and then my digital products later on in the day, right? So I have to adjust that because I am my majority of my money is coming from the insurance business, and then I have the digital products. That's the side hustle. That's the fun stuff. That needs to be on fun time. So I do understand I need to adjust that. So I love that. I talked about that throughout the week. I do a video every day on my social medias, just talking about how I've helped some clients. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. So with that, because my financial goal is to clear an additional 7,500 in debt within the 75 days, that's $100 per day. So for the week, I need to do 1,000 or $700 per week. I was able to put $1,000 this week towards my credit card. So I'm $300 ahead. So I'm like feeling pretty good about that. So now we're going to talk about this discipline and motivation. Because, of course, we're always motivated, right? Whenever we start something, it's always like, oh my God, I'm going to do this. Or, I'm thinking about the money that I'm going to be able to receive if I stick to this goal, if I stick to this schedule, if I do this. We think about the body, what it's going to look like when I get to Aruba. Because right after the 75 days, I'm going to be in Aruba, right? So that is that motivation. That's that excitement initially. But then as we are going through this process every single day, reality starts to kick in like, what in the world are we doing, right? The girlfriend calls like, hey, you want to go down to the lounge? Your guy friends start calling like, hey, you want to meet me down here over here? And you're like, no, because I really need to be in bed by 9:30 because I'm tired. My body is sore. I've been working out twice a day and haven't been working out at all. right? I'm drinking all this water. I'm full. I'm tired. Like your mind, I'm adjusting. And so I'm tired. Like right now, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. And I was cracking up about this 8 o'clock, right? Oh, I think something's coming up. Okay. Yes, Aruba. So I'm like, I need to adjust. So through this process, I literally was telling people, listen, I know I said I was going to be going out with you on such and such a date. I can't. I woke up, I decided that I want better for myself. I decided that I wanted and needed to do something else, something different to elevate myself, to elevate my goals, to get more clear. So this is not in the alignment. And sure, people were upset. Absolutely. I think I got blocked by like 3 people. Hey, it is what it is. I'm like, this is what I want to do. I need to be intentional about my life, right? We need to be more intentional about our life and what we're doing. And sometimes you're going to offend somebody just because you want to do better for yourself. And it doesn't make any sense to me, but it is what it is. So those are some main things that I've experienced within this last week. Even my one girlfriend was like, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Yeah, no, not drinking, not even one glass. Don't care, don't want one, not even interested." Not drinking is easy for me, right? I've done that throughout years. So when I say I'm done, I'm just done. Mentally, I'm just done. There's so many beautiful mocktails. You have zero sugar, zero alcohol type beers and drinks that it can look like you have a drink. You can seem as though you are. Um, yeah, I got blocked by a couple people. Yes. Um, but there's a lot of different fun drinks that'll still kind of give you that vibe that you're being social with your social crew without you having to intake the alcohol or even the sugar, right? So a lot of restaurants, you'd be surprised if you say, what kind of mocktails do you have? They're like, oh yeah, we can do this, we can do that. They have zero proof tequila. Didn't even know. All kinds of things that are out here that again, you can have some fun drinks with your friends without drinking. So that's just, one of those things that I've learned through the years. Um, but yeah, you know, waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning, it gives me more time to do all of the things that I really want to do, right? It gives you that, amen, Monica. She said God's rejection is God's protection. I love that. I love that. You always come with some good ones. You need to be making these shirts. um, but in the mornings, I'm able to get up. When I get up early, I have more time for prayer time. I have more time for like my just the mindset, just thinking about my day, what I want, being gratefulness. Then I cook for the family early in the mornings. I'm able to cook my meals. So then I'm bringing in my healthy food every single day, which is also saving me money, which then I'm able to put towards, more so of my debt. Although I've been doing pretty good this week, I've really seen the difference of me bringing in my meals every day when I come into my office. I'm like, girl, we should have been doing this. And I can cook better than most of these restaurants anyway. So that's been great. And just having that, like that discipline, right? When the motivation is gone. I remember the other day, I had taken my girlfriend out on Monday. It was her birthday. And we got home. I got home still around 10:30, 11 o'clock. It was early compared to what it could have been. And that next morning, I was able to feel the difference like, girl. And I hit that snooze button. And then that my mind kicked in like, I know you're not about to sleep, girl. You literally just yesterday posted that you're doing this 75 and you're about to hit the snooze button. So my mind, now had I been drinking, my mind would not have been as sharp because I've been there before. I'd have been like, look, I'd have been all right. You know, I'm asleep for another 30 minutes. Then I get up and then I'm rushing around and trying to hit, a number to get to the office. No, that's not what I'm going to do. Right. So I told myself, girl, get up. So I rolled myself about that bed. And I was like, get on this Oculus, work out, do what you said you were going to do. Right. And that is that the mindset. And this is why it's so important to read good books. This is why, listen. What you read, what you listen to, what we're doing, who we're hanging around matters. It absolutely matters. And especially if you're trying to level up in your life. If you want more for your relationships, right? If you want more for even your relationship with yourself, the people that are around you matter. So when I was out on Friday, I was out at one of the cigar lounges. I talked about this in one of my short videos, and it was amazing how many individuals were like, "Oh my God, I've been watching you on Facebook and Instagram, and I'm so proud of you. Like, keep going, congratulations. I see you in here with your bottled water." And of course, I'm laughing because some of the guys were like, "What do you mean you're drinking? I'm not getting you no bottled water." I'm like, "Listen, you can cash at me. I mean, you want to spend all this money on liquor? Here's my, my phone number. Go ahead and send me the cash app." And so my girlfriend's laughing. She's like, "You have no problem like telling me, listen, you want to spend money on me? Send it to my cash app. That's like $7, $8. All of y'all want to keep buying these drinks? Send my cash app. I'm, I'm not drinking, and you can't make me drink because I've already made up my mind. I already made up my mind, and so here I have like 3 bottles of water. I was cracking up. I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I'm like, pour it in a wine glass. Um, but it was great, to see that there are so many individuals that are watching. And then there's so many individuals that were like, listen, I'm jumping on, I'm gonna do my own challenge. And other people that have texted me like, listen, I've been doing something myself. It's not as strict as yours, but I'm doing some things. And oh my God, like I'm down 3 pounds already. And I'm like, hey, congratulations, right? Because a lot of the people around me were older. I'm in my 50s. I'll be 53 this year. And I'm noticing the difference, right? And my energy levels, my ability to deal with BS. My tolerance level is like next to none, right? I'm like, I don't want to deal with people's crumbs. I just don't. And so in order to make sure that I am staying on track with the things that I want, the things that I don't want, I have to stay sharp. And so here we are with 75 days. Hard with a twist. With a twist. So no, I will not be posting my pictures online. Those pictures are strictly for me. Okay. Y'all can see me when I'm in Aruba in my swimsuit. But honestly, my main thing really was for me to be able to focus on my business, to get to bed on time, to get up, to show up for my agents, to show up for the people that are following that are like, listen, I need to do something as well. Like if you can do it, I can do it. And trust me, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. You can definitely do it. It is a matter of just making a decision. What is it that you want? Like, what do you want? Right? And then going after it, no matter what's around, no matter who is trying to tempt you, because trust and believe the temptation is going to happen. No matter that, like, I'm supposed to be on Instagram and TikTok and Facebook right now, and I'm on none of them. Do how upset do you think I am? I'm not. I made it to YouTube. I will upload it and share it to the rest of the platforms tomorrow. I should have tried to click on it from my computer earlier today, but I was working. So it is what it is. I'm all right with it, right? I appreciate you guys and ladies for jumping in and even jumping in on your own challenge, right? None of us are ever going to be perfect. Nothing that we do is ever going to be perfect. But we can show up the best and be the best that we can in the moments that we have, right? And this time is so precious. It is fleeting. We have no idea what tomorrow holds. So why not? Like my thought is like, why not push myself to greater today and every day that I'm still here? And guess what? I feel great. Mentally, I feel on top of the world. I'm like, okay, my body now, if I sat here and let y'all be on this live as I'm walking down these 20 steps, you'd be like, yeah, that girl been working out because my legs are sore, my arms are sore, right? I'm sore, but that's just because I've been working out and I haven't been working out. So my body is getting stronger. And as we get stronger, it's painful sometimes. Same as when we're getting stronger in our business. I'm looking at my wall because I have like my objections and rebuttals on my wall. Learning these things and drilling it in. It is uncomfortable. It's painful sometimes mentally, but that's just because we're growing. All right. So get, what'd you say? Snooze. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. I love to cook. Absolutely love to cook. So if you have any questions, I know I'm supposed to be everywhere. I'll figure that out for next week. But if you have any questions, by all means, you could post them. Hey, they said, oh yeah, you see my shorts? Okay, great. Thank you. I'm glad you're watching. Post on there. The individuals that have been giving me their updates on what they've been doing. I haven't asked them if I can like share their name and what they're doing. So that's why I did not. But there's about a good 7 or 8 individuals that are actually doing a challenge. And they just started like within the week. So I started on Monday last week. So this is actually a full week for me. And I just been posting every day. Oh, that's the other thing that I do have on my challenge is posting every single day. So I drink my gallon of water. I do not eat after 7:30. I don't do 10 pages of a book. I do audiobooks. So I'm always reading audiobooks. So I do the books. I've never had a problem with reading. I love to read. Like you're not getting anything past me because I'm gonna read it. But I'm doing audiobooks. So when I'm walking, I'm listening to my audiobooks. I'm doing the workout twice a day. I am eating healthy, but I'm not very strict. Like yesterday, I wanted chicken wings and I got them. So I'm not doing a strict diet, but I am doing low carbs, low sugar. Like I am cutting that because I know the carbs make me tired and the sugar definitely makes me tired. And I cut out the wine. So I don't really drink anything else but wine. Every now and then I might do a mixed drink, but so I cut that out and not eating after 7:30. And then of course tracking my business, working a full schedule. So this week what's going to change is I am going to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday 9 to 4. I am going to go ahead and work that full schedule. I have you on the phone. So this is my year calendar. It's for the whole year. So that's January all the way down to December, and the days go fully across. The shaded are Saturdays and Sundays, and then I'm able to put in like the days that I'm working when I'm sick. If I was tired, like I put everything in these little blocks all through here where I'm tracking it. I can see what dates I have for my vacation time coming through the year. Everything is on this calendar, so it keeps me, um, yeah, on track. So I'm like, yeah, I know that I'm going for a whole week to South Carolina for First Friday, first week of March. So, I see everything that's coming up. I have my goals already up on this board. And then, of course, I have another calendar, a smaller one just for the month in front of me. So I'm just looking at that and I write down my production, and it's just paper. And I write down my production on there so that I come and I look and I'm like, okay, I need to get another, X amount in production. So I have 2 calendars that's sitting here that I need it in front of me. I need to have it in front of me. That is the way that I can keep on track with like what did I say I was going to do, what my goals are, and why I'm still doing it. And the last thing I want to show you before I let you all go, because we're kind of want to keep these short. We're almost at 8:30. Is this year I did a vision book. So normally I do vision boards, but this time I did a vision book. That's my sissy. She has passed away back in 2015. She died in her sleep at age 43. She had a massive stroke in her 30s, and I always say that I'm not going to allow my gifts that God gave me not to go. I'm not going to let them be wasted. So I'm using all of them. She was struggling with a lot of different things, and yeah, she ended up losing all of her gifts very young. And a lot of them, I believe, and everybody believed that they were supposed to be shared with others, right? So, my vision book. So, I have her in there. That reminds me, like, girl, we do not want to, like, life is short. 43 years young, died in her sleep. We got to go. And then it's the I can, I will, I must, I do. And then all my different things that are in here. One big thing is I started printing out, and I just printed that out, and this is taped on here. So all this is like just taped down. The money, everything is just taped on here. Because a lot of times we will put down all of these different things, but we do not put down our face, right? I need to see me doing these things. So I started putting myself down here. I have the picture of me. I always say that I'm a money magnet. I picked up a quarter today outside and I was like, thank you, Lord, I'm a money magnet because I am, right? So just having those things down. But I sit in here and I go through my book. I go back like I'm open to receiving large amounts of money every single day. I'm consistent. I'm being promoted. 2026 is the year of promotion. I'm promotion, exponential growth. Like I have these different things down. Seeing my team, embracing power and purpose, like all of the things. I go through this every single day because I need to be reminded. I need to see it. So when I have the days where I'm making $200 and I might not get a chance to help anyone, but I may have gotten cursed out, and all I'm trying to do is help you when you requested the information. This helps me to remind myself that I have a millionaire's mindset. So my mind can't go into this spiraling, oh my God, why am I doing this? This is crazy. All the other things that it could go into, I go into, I'm doing this because there are people that are waiting for me. And these individuals may be just having a bad day. Somebody probably died. They probably just took some medication. Who knows, right? Who knows what's going on the other side? So I go through this every morning. And then I have a section where I have a page for celebrate. So the different things to celebrate. And then my vacation time. So I'll be writing down my vacations for this year. Like, where did I go? And I did actually wrote a book in here because the obstacle is the way. That is the book that I am reading right now, and it talks about and discipline is destiny. Both of those are by Ryan Holiday. So those are the next two books. They will be done in the next week, because again I'm doing audio, so I can get through a lot of them a lot faster. But I do take notes on the books as I'm reading them. So I won't open all of this, but this is a an art book and I literally just use it so I can put in the pictures and things of that nature, but then I'll put it way back here. I write, like I'll journal in there of the different days. So this is a journal of the year of the goals, like my different things that I'm going through for 2026. So that's it, right? I have to make sure the mindset is together. This is Christine 2.0. Got to be clear. I have to understand where I'm going, what I'm doing every single day, every hour. I do track of my hours of what I'm doing, which some people are like, are you kidding? I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to show you anything that I filled out. I'll just show you one of my clean sheets that I have ready for tomorrow. So it's my day. I want to know, how do I feel when I woke up? What is the weather like outside? Because we're in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. 2 days ago, it was 60 degrees. It's snowing again, right? So I write those things down. And then if I'm on the phone with a girlfriend, my mom calls, I write these things down. And it helps me to be able to see at the end of the day or at the end of the week why I hit the goal or why I did not. And I'm always able to go back and say, okay, Chris, girl, you know you was on there a little too long with so and so. We got to cut that. Let them know you got to stop answering that call unless it's lunchtime. Talk to them when you walk in. But right now, I'm utilizing my walk time for my book time. So figuring that part out is important. That is what we need to do. In order to win, we have to be in control of our life. We cannot allow life to control us. All right. So with that, I am out. I am going home to go to bed. I will jump in the shower and go to bed. It's 8:30. I'm 10 minutes away from home. Thank God for that. So I'm going in, I'm going to bed, and I will be back at it tomorrow. I always plan to get into my office at 8:30. Just like if I was working at my old job, Highmark, a million years ago, I was always 30 minutes early. So why would I not be 30 minutes early for me? And I have not been doing that for me for many years. I've been taking my opportunity for granted and still made a nice amount of money. And I just was like, God, thank you. Thank you for giving me the overflow, even when I wasn't working to my full potential. Now it's time for us to start really showing up. So thank you for joining. Send me some messages. Let me know what you're doing. Post it in the comments down below. I'm going to figure out TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook Live next week. But for today, thank y'all for joining on YouTube. Have a blessed night. Get yourself together for the week. This is 2026. 2026. And February is almost over. We're almost done with the first 3 months. I know March is here, but that's gonna go fast. Come on, y'all. Let's not let this year pass us by like we've been letting the other ones. This is our time. All right, I'm out. Peace.